Okay, let's look at this baby here. Let's see if we can get this thing up.
I don't need flowers. I just need a cabbage bouquet.
Yeah. All right.
And cut the bottom off.
I'm gonna just cut the bottom off of it because we'll eat the leaves.
The rabbits eat anything left.
Yeah, they'll eat whatever's left. Ooh, that's a hard stalk.
It's a thick stalk, isn't it?
Goodness gracious, that's like cutting a piece of wood.
Wow.
We're gonna take this to the rabbits. Wow. They'll gnaw on that too. Chickens will eat that. Let's see what this baby looks like. Look at that.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is gorgeous.
It's almost too pretty to eat, but
I mean, look at it. It's wider than I am.
I'm gonna tell you what, I'd rather have cabbage though. What do you think?
Oh yeah, look at that.
That is gorgeous.
That is magnificent.
Our first cabbage.
First one.
And all the others are close.
Yeah, the other ones are real close. Wow. Looking at the leaves, this one's gonna be a tough one here, I can tell. I got one up under there that's
taken to the rabbits.
Yeah, I'm taking that to the rabbits easy.
Hey guys, it's Wanda and welcome to Pecan Grove. We have this wide assortment of stuff growing here on this lighter tree, and some of it died over the winter, some of it's come back, and I put some lavender. But today, look at this. Vego Garden. Live plants handled with care. Isn't that awesome? Now, you guys are going to see when I cut it open, but I have not taken it out because I wanted you to see how it was packaged. And I ordered 4 plants, 4 seedlings. This is how they are coming. Look at this. Let's see how it opens. I may have to put the camera down to open it. Give me a minute. Okay. You can see the thing is perforated on both sides for the pot to totally fit in. It has air holes and it's up tall where the plant will fit in here. And this one is a kitchen mini cucumber. It's a quick snack. They're a little small, make small fruit. This one is a tomato. It's a red velvet. This tomato, tag fell out. Let me look and see what it is. This is the cocoa. And then the pepper, that's an awesome looking pepper. Is a Fresh Bites orange. It's a little orange mini pepper. Isn't that awesome? So Danny and I are going to show you where we're going to plant these kitchen minis. And we're going to see Vego Garden. Y'all, check it out. There's a link in the description. Head over to Vego. They've got all kinds of things and now plants. You can't beat it.
Well, good morning everybody. We're here at our Vego, let me get that correct, garden beds in our new high tunnel that we're constructing. If you're interested in the Vego garden beds and all the accessories that goes along with it, there'll be a link in the description down below you can check out. We are falling in love with them. Technically, I'm going to show you something why I like this right here. As I age, see here, this is why I wanted the 17-inch high Vego beds. It's because this seat, the normal seat in the house sits 16 inches high. This is a little bit higher than that. And a chair height is 16 inches, so this is a little bit higher. This is perfect for the 17-inch Vego garden bed. And Wanda and I have decided this particular one right here in our high tunnel is going to be our pepper bed. Now I've already set out 7 sweet banana peppers. We were in town at a hardware store. I saw them and I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get these while I'm in town. So we went ahead and picked up 7 of them so we can kind of get a little bit of a jump. Wanda and I had some illnesses this past winter. Wanda was down for like 4 months. I was down for probably a week or 2. And trying to get better, help take care of her, in and out of hospitals, different things. We did not get our seed starting going like we needed to. And peppers are one of those things that's just really funny. Pepper seeds love to germinate when it's really warm. Once they get going and up to this stage, peppers like to go through a cool spell. Most people don't know that. So that's why we're setting them out. But now they won't really produce until it gets hot. And I know that's kind of one of those funny things that's just kind of hard to understand. It's kind of like cabbages. Cabbages prefer to be up potted 2 to 3 times. So in order to make a really good cabbage. So I mean, those are little secrets that nobody talks about. But we have the yellow sweet banana peppers there. And because peppers love to hold hands, they like being around each other a lot. We're going to be setting out an assortment of colors. Now this one here is what's called a green bell pepper. It's just a bunny. I don't know if you can read it or not. It just says a bunny sweet pepper. It's green. Now we know if we leave it long enough, it'll turn red. And we got there before they actually watered this morning. We were sitting there waiting for them to open up. And look at that. Look at that root system. What you want to do now is you want to take these roots and you want to kind of like, see how they just break them up like that around the edges, so that when you set this stuff down in the ground, they're already pulled loose, ready to go. Now this soil right here is a mixture that we mixed up. If you go back and watch our videos on the Vego garden beds, how we were amending our soil, you will see all the stuff that we put in it. Rabbit manure, lime. I think these beds we put 8-24-24 in them because we didn't want a lot of nitrogen up front because the plants would be little. We would come back and add the calcium nitrate once they got going, but we put high phosphorus and high potassium in it. As a matter of fact, we're going to be doing a soil analysis on the beds on this side, because they were all done a particular way, and the beds on this side of the high tunnel, they were done a particular way. We're going to see basically just if there's any difference in the nutritional value of these. We're trying to find out what our nutrient density is in the new soil that we got and with our plants, so that we know if we need to add anything before we, waste part of the growing season. Oh, if I can get this one out of here. Oh, look at this one. Okay, now the difference in the beds, let me go ahead and just say what the difference in the beds are. These beds, all the beds, let me put it this way, all the beds have vermiculite, all the beds have perlite, all the beds have rabbit manure, all the beds have lime. The only difference is on this side over here we used 8-24-24. The side over there we used calcium nitrate in those because most of those were green winter plants and they like more nitrogen. Now this one here, getting back to the peppers here, this is the orange bell sweet pepper here. Now I'm looking, there's 3 plants here, and guys, y'all know me.
Don't you ruin my plants.
I know Ms. Wanda just bought this, but I'm sitting here looking at this and I'm going like, I don't want 3 plants in one place. I could make 3 plants out of this. So I'm fixing to see if I can get this apart, because if it is, when we go to the stores, if we have to buy plants, I usually look for the ones that have multiple plants in them, because it just means that I get more bang for my buck. But I'm fixing to sit here and just try to make sure I don't damage anything too bad. Let me put this over here. I don't want to lose my soil either. I'm being really, really gentle because I'm trying not to tear up any roots. Oh man, I don't know, Ms. Wanda.
You ruin them, I'm gonna beat you.
Ms. Wanda's gonna beat me if I ruin her pepper plants.
Ah, look.
Look at this, look at this. Oh, we got one. All right, we got one right here.
He's pretty good at this, y'all.
Let's see if we can get this in here now. I ain't making no promises on.
We buy lots of our, that's how come this 6-pack had 7, right?
Yep, that's why that 6-pack had 7 is exactly right. That's exactly right.
And I bought 1 and we got 3, so let's hope.
We're trying to, are we cheap? No, we're not cheap, but are we frugal? Yes, we're frugal. There is a difference, my friends. There is a difference. Okay. Now this one is the one I'm a little bit concerned about because it is really, really close together. And a lot of people would wash this off, but I'm not going to wash it off. I'm going to, there's actually another plant in there.
I saw that little one.
Look at that. That's a little mini.
That's a 4th. We might put that one somewhere too.
Oh.
Just put it out and see if it grows. You gonna get it, Papa?
I'm gonna go get it. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Look at this.
Wow.
Yes. Oh, man.
So we paid, I don't know what for the plant.
That was around $4
For one plant, and we got maybe 4.
Well, we might, yeah. But by the time you go through all of it, we might just make the 4th one.
We at least got 3.
No, we got 3.
Now leave room for my...
you know what? Let's keep our same colors on the same side.
Yeah, leave room for my red one.
Okay, we got a red one coming over here. So let's do this. Let's dig us a hole here.
And the wind is blowing.
Yeah, the wind is blowing like crazy.
They're going to get some... They're going to have...
I'll tell you what, that's a little too... That's not far enough back. Let's go back a little more.
OCD.
I can't help it. It's born and bred into me.
Told him you need to leave some stuff alone. You won't never know it.
We're going to put this right here. That way we'll know that whole line is that way. And that's the way, I guess I've always been that way.
Now let's go get my red one.
Let's go see if we can get this. You know, I got to have it all nice. I'm going to dig this one up right here.
It's a red bill.
I don't know how deep Ms. Wanda went with it, so I'm going to have to try to see if I can get it up.
It's been there about a week.
It's starting to try to root.
Now you're going to put the little orange one in there.
Put it back.
See what happens.
Yep. All right. We're going to get this one put in. Now this one is a red one. And it's a sweet pepper also. It looks like it's actually got a better color. It's doing pretty good.
It's been in the ground for about a week.
Been in the ground, so we're going to transplant it one more time. See if that does any good. We're going to put this one right here, so we know what's what.
And that is our
that one.
Pepper bed.
All right, it's up to you now, Ms. Wanda. All right, we're at our next Vego garden bed. And this particular one is going to be our eggplant bed. Now these are the black beauties. We're going to be putting them in this particular bed here. Oh, some pretty plants. The one thing we'll be looking for in the eggplant is the fact that the little black flea beetles, they love to attack eggplants. And the Colorado potato beetle, actually, believe it or not, likes eggplants more than it likes potato plants. So you have to be really, really cautious and pay attention when you're planting about what attacks your plants. So you don't want to plant eggplants next to potatoes, because if you do, you will have trouble. Because technically they're both in the nightshade family, and the same insects attack each one of them. Now, the difference is where a potato loves an acidy environment of about 5.5, the eggplant prefers maybe a 6.5 to a 6.8. Okay, we're here with Ms. Wanda planting her little tomato plants. This is called, from Veo Garden, called it's a kitchen mini called Coco. I'm guessing it makes like a little small tomato.
Yes.
All right, we're going to See what kind of root system. Ooh, it's wet. This one just had it in water. Let's take that sticker out. Alright. Let's put this one here with this. Okay, she has one more right here. I'll move this back over here. I'm going to do the same thing here. This potting soil is Schultz potting soil. Now this one here is called Red Velvet Tomato. It's another mini. Okay, the reason we're putting them in the little containers here, underneath this little mini greenhouse here, is so that we can take care of them till we know that it's warm enough that we can move them out and just take them completely away from anything that is, you know, in case it gets too cool on them. We can protect them that way. This is a Kitchen Mini Fresh Bite Orange Sweet Pepper. See the picture on there, it makes little mini sweet peppers. That ought to be interesting.
Good root system.
Yeah, I was looking at the root system on this, is fantastic. Not going to disturb it because it's doing really, really well. And another thing, with these being down inside, especially these peppers being down inside these pots like this, it radiates more heat around the pepper right here, so it should help this pepper to get up and get going. I'm going to stick there so we don't lose track of which variety is which. This is a Kitchen Mini cucumber called a Quick Snack.
Makes little small cucumbers.
Little small cucumbers, look like they're about that long. Maybe 2 inches?
Yeah.
Okay, so now this won't stay in this. Y'all understand, this is not going to stay here. Once it gets where we know that the summertime is here, we don't have to worry about any cold or anything like that. We're going to take them out of here, and the cucumber will be put on its own little trellis and everything. All right. There we have it.
Okay guys, these are the heirloom seeds, the Abe Lincolns that Danny used in a previous video using aloe, and all 5 or 6 of them died. So we're going to use the rest of the seed in just plain potting soil. I've got 2 cells, or 2 rows of cells here, and there's a couple of seed in each one, and I'm going to put seed starter on top. They're going to be in the mini greenhouse where it gets plenty warm. Our days are going to be getting up into the 70s. Nighttime temps, 50s to 60s for the next couple of weeks. They shouldn't get down cold. And this greenhouse does create heat during the day. So we're going to try it and see if any of them come up. Since Danny had no germination with the aloe, we're going to see if these were 2018, if these seeds are viable. Alright, Danny came out here this morning and planted the Little Marvel English peas from Ferry Morris. These just came from Walmart. And he planted 2 rows. We're going to come back and put a straight stand-up trellis in it. And in this bed, he planted right down the center some patty pan squash. We had a great windstorm last night and today, and the peppers look amazing. So our pepper bed is doing great in the Vego gardens. And the eggplant, most of them survived, but you can tell they were pretty tall. So some of the eggplants took a little bit of wind beating, so we're going to see how they do. If you're interested in the Vego gardens, check out the link in the description below, and we'll talk to you guys later.